Good morning, party people. Welcome to the breakdown. I'm Nath. Johnny is still away in Japan, so you're stuck with me, and he's missing so much good new music because we've got a brand new track from Architects here to check out today. This is Curse, the second single of 2024, following Seeing Red. Now, one of the big things that everyone's talking about here is the fact that this song was co-written with Jordan Fish, ex Bring Me the Horizon. He also produced the track, and it's also been mixed by Zach, I think, Savini. I can't remember if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but you will have seen Zach's sort of like signature all over the alt music space. So I expect a big level of production on this song. From a songwriting standpoint, I don't really know. Sam said he's super pumped on it. They've been working really hard on their recording stuff. And I know that Jordan's been really busy in the studio with a bunch of bands lately. So I'm pumped to sort of check out what this is going to sound like. I'm imagining we're going to stay in the sort of heavier realm just because, I don't know, I feel like that's just the energy that the band's giving at the moment, but there's no way to know without pressing play. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into it. We'll talk about it after. Thanks for being here. I think you're very handsome. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that works. That really like that. That's not the sound, but that's the only way I can do it because I'm not an instrument. And also, there's that like kind of siren thing in the background there, which they used a lot off the second last album for those that wish to exist. So it's cool hearing that like element of that there, but we've got an aggressive Sam going on. Cool. Run. Cool. We've got a pre-chorus and a chorus, which I really like because I feel like it showcases Sam's melodic chops as much as it does his heavy vocals there. I'm going to have to give that, I'm assuming the chorus will repeat there, but the melody there was pretty catchy, but without being too acrobatic and over the top. We're also hearing a slightly different clean vocal from Sam. It could be the production of the song, but it sounds really polished and tight. Cool. That's like oh, that bass tone. That's like sinister bass tone. Good. Oh, key change. Oh, that's a great line. I'll take it back in a second. Darkness only cares what the light does. That's a great line. Cool breakdown that was still, it wasn't like crazy heavy and it hit really quickly. It wasn't like a build to it. It just like kicked straight into a breakdown, which I thought sounded epic. I'm going to take it back here to the 2-minute mark. Times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst. We're getting all of Sam here. But the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I give you my word. In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the little riff there. We're done. Oh, short and sweet. A little 3-minute banger. That's enough to kind of be a perfect amount of that song for me. Like, it was tight and polished. You can really hear how well produced that song was and well written, that it had all the elements that I think anyone that loves Architects where they are now can get behind. It still had a great amount of like really cool riffage. Sam showcased all of his range. So you got some heavies, you got the high heavies, you got the low heavies, you got his like big open choruses, then that like post breakdowny where it's almost like that breathy vocal tone that he uses. All sounded great. Really cool little production nuances throughout the whole thing. Those noises, which I'm not going to do for a third time, but they sounded sick. And even like it almost sounds like scratching, like mixing of it as just like cool little production elements. It kept it exciting throughout the whole thing. So whilst it followed a relatively standard song structure, it still had enough there to keep you kind of guessing and not be able to just like, oh yeah, I know what's happening now. Even like having a key change on second chorus, that was interesting and really cool. Lyrically, I haven't actually looked at that yet. I would like to look at that. It's still a relatively downbeat sort of lyrical song, but I enjoyed that a lot. I'll be interested to see what the fans say, because it wasn't metalcore play by numbers. It didn't do... You know what? There's going to be haters. And the metalcore community is the worst thing about the metalcore community. Like, the music itself is so cool. There's so much like creativity and fun growth. That doesn't sound like other things are out there right now. It doesn't sound necessarily like where they've been in the past. It's not a play by numbers. It's not a let's try that again. It is moving forward and doing something new, but still sounding like them. But I can guarantee there'll be people that'll be like, why didn't they blare? Don't want the clean singing. That's what you all sound like, and you're all dum-dums. I actually think that was sick. Where that sits next to Seeing Red, I think it's a really great second single. It shows we're still heavy, we still got that element, but also here's a bit more pop sensibilities, here's more accessibility. I can hear that playing a bit easier on the radio. It's still heavy. It's still a fucking heavy song, and that was crushing. Listen to it turned up and you'll really get that experience. But it's not just, oh yeah, here's a standard metalcore song. There's a lot of like interest to that. So I thought that was sick. I would have liked a film clip, to be honest, but the visualizer was fine. It was cool. What else do I want to say? There's something else in there that I wanted to mention. Oh, I want to get that bass tone. That bass tone when it kicked back in. Holy heck. That sounded epic. It sounded so good. The mix on this, huge shout out to Zach on that one, because that sounded incredible. Let's have a look at the comments. Oh, you know what? This is sick. Look at all the positive comments. I'm loving it. Yeah, that is a huge chorus. You know what? That's sort of interesting, though, because the chorus is not like a simplified 5 or 6 words on repeat type thing. It was quite wordy, but super catchy and interesting. That's cool that people really are getting behind that. I love that. Yeah. I'm also shout out to Jordan there. That was sick. You can really hear his nuances and what he brought to Bring Me. He's also adding in a little bit here together. He just has this great ear for like accessibility, but also these cool little creative nuances, which I love. This is fucking rad. Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. All you YouTube comment people, you're doing good things. It used to be such a savage place, and now everyone's lovely and awesome. I just see the negativity on like Insta. Although there was someone in here the other day that said I was a dickhead and that I shouldn't be doing this alone. So, shout out that guy. Way to be a dickhead. Anyway, what do you guys think of Curse, the brand new track from Architects? Did that tick boxes for you? Does that make you excited for more from them? You guys know I'm a fan. one, Sam's a homie, so I love to support them, but it's so cool seeing them do just genuinely cool things and bringing out more awesomeness. So I give that 2 thumbs up. I'll be adding that to my Heavy Vibes playlist, which is down in the description. If you want to listen to more heavy vibes like that, you can check it out down there. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Yeah, have a great day.